Hello, in this video we're going to be tracking massive storms that will be working its way towards the central US. These storms will bring severe weather parts of eastern Texas, eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas, Kansas, and Missouri, even parts of Georgia, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Along with that, thanks for this trough that will eject, that will kickstart severe storms. These troughs will pour a lot of moisture out of the Gulf, a lot of dew points in the mid to upper 60s, possibly 70s. Along with that, a lot of storm energy, a lot of intermediate heavy storms of parts of Texas, eastern Oklahoma, and Arkansas. There is a enhanced chance for severe storms today with parts of eastern Kansas and western Missouri. Along with that, tomorrow, a widespread silent chance and a enhanced chance of parts of eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. There will be a lot of low jet winds, so damaging winds as possible. The backside of the system will bring snow with parts of Rockies, so let's get right towards the video. Alright everybody, so now let's get right into the video. So I hope you're having a very good morning so far. I am too. In this video, we got multiple severe storms to have to track, and along with that, a lot of snow with parts of the Rockies. So if you like these videos I be doing on my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So right now, we got 2 days of big severe event. Today, we got a enhanced chance, and tomorrow we also have a wide spot, slightly chance, and a small area of a enhanced chance. So let's talk about what's going on right now. You can see here's our upper level trough that is happening right now for parts of western US that will work its way down, and it will pour a lot of moisture out of the Gulf. And when that does that, all the ingredients will come together. So you can see our storm system right here spinning up that will be working its way towards the east, and that will kickstart a severe event today for parts of the plains. Even little parts of Nebraska, get ready for severe storms. So now, before I get into the main topic of this video, I do want to show you the overall US weather forecast as the storm system comes through. And you can see, I'm gonna lose the latest run. You can see, guys, here comes the storm system today that will bring us severe weather for parts of the plains, including Kansas, Nebraska, and even parts of Missouri. And look at this, the backside of it, we will have some stuff with parts of Wyoming and Colorado. Then the system does get going tomorrow. We do have a risk for severe storms tomorrow with parts of Texas, northeast Texas, and Arkansas, even parts of Oklahoma. Instead, as far north as Indiana and the north, you will see severe weather tomorrow. But look at this, the backside of that is still going to be snow in parts of the Rockies. If you live in parts of Colorado, over those higher elevations, you will see snow. But look at this, as we get in towards Friday, you can see we got more storms of parts of the southeast, of parts of Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, then working its way towards South Carolina, North Carolina, even parts of the Panhandle of Florida. And as that storm system makes its way out of here, we might get a huge cold Arctic blast, March Arctic blast, because these temperatures are going to be very, very cold as the system comes through. A huge cold front coming through around March 18th and 20th. And look at this, very strong cold front. And these temperatures will be below average because this is the time, around the time of spring. So you're not supposed to see temperatures this cold for this time of the year, this far south, as we get close to spring. So that is kind of unusual. But look at this, we might get some more storm systems coming as spring. This is our main severe weather season, guys. Late March is when severe weather really kicks in. Look at this, it means a little bit too early for this, but something we need to watch as we go in towards March 21st and March 22nd. We might have something big coming around this. It's very uncertain. We too far out, but things could change, but something we need to watch. So now let's get right into our storm prediction, because we do have the risk for severe storms today. We have a enhanced chance for severe storms, a level 3 out of 5 chance of severe storms for parts of northeast Kansas, western Missouri, even parts of guys, southeast Nebraska might get some severe storms. But our main focus is going to be Kansas and western Missouri. A enhanced chance. What's driven this enhanced chance? Not the damaging winds, not the tornadoes, it's the hail. We have the risk for large hail, seeing golf ball size hail, so please be aware for that. If you got vehicles, please find a way to store them in the garage. You have somewhere to put them safe so your windshield don't get busted out. But we do have a significant risk for large hail. But there is a tornado threat. Tornado threat not as high with this event, but still there. There's a 2% risk for tornadoes for parts of a little tip of Texas, central Oklahoma, and even parts of Nebraska, Missouri. And look at this, 5% risk for tornadoes of parts of Kansas and Missouri. Also, wind threat, not significant, but still there's a 15% risk for wind for parts of Nebraska, even parts of southeast Missouri, started a little bit tip of southern Iowa, and even parts of western Missouri. And also, what's driven its hinge chance is a significant risk for hail. Hatch risk for hail. If you live in parts of Kansas, Missouri, you have a 30% hatch risk for hail. So please be aware for that. So I'm going to give y'all season stakes out for these risks. So severe risk today. Here's your season stakes at risk for the severe event today. Tornado threat. Here's your season stakes at risk for this. Wind threat. Wind threat. Here's your season stakes at risk for this. And also hail threat. Significant risk. 30% significant risk for hail. Here's your season stakes at risk for this. Now, it's not only today, we got severe weather tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a much bigger threat and also a more widespread threat. So if you live in parts of eastern Oklahoma, Texas, you did get cut off a little bit on that hinge chance, but still, you're still going to see severe weather. You still got a level 2 out of 5 chance of severe storms tomorrow. Dallas, that includes you. So Wichita Falls, that includes you. So parts of western Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, you're on that hinge chance for severe weather tomorrow. And also, a widespread lightning chance of severe weather staying far as north as Illinois and southeast Iowa. So tornado threat, we have a widespread 2% tornado threats. Look at this. It's standing for parts of northern Indiana and the north, Ohio, parts of Texas, eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas. You do have that risk for tornadoes, and also a bigger tornado threat will be far towards Oklahoma and more focused on western Arkansas. And also, we do have the hatch risk, a widespread hatch risk for hail. So the main threat on these 2 days is going to be the large hail. So we have a 2%, we have a 15% hatch risk for hail for parts of central Missouri, western Illinois, southeast southeast Iowa, and even parts of northeast Texas. And also a 30% hatch risk for hail for parts of eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. So now let's get right in towards the agreements. What's causing this severe weather? Because yes, we do have the risk for severe weather today. And what's causing this? Well, a huge trough will dip down. This trough right here I'm showing you is what's going to start a severe weather. You see, a very strong trough is dipping down. It's pulling a lot of moisture out of the Gulf, so it will make all the ingredients come together. And as this trough does make its way through, we have to watch severe weather parts of tomorrow. So low jet winds, there's not going to be a lot of wind inches. That's why we don't have that significant risk for wind, but the winds will be possible. There will be a decent amount of strong winds, strong enough to support severe storms. The low jet winds, 5,000 feet above our heads, will be pretty strong. So look at this. As we get further out, you can see, as we get in towards later today, you can see low jet winds does get very strong as we get in towards the night hours tomorrow morning. And look at this, very strong low jet winds for parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and even parts of Missouri. Low jet winds will be pretty strong, anywhere from 50 to 54 knots. And as the system makes its way through, tomorrow's severe event for parts of Texas, parts of Oklahoma and Texas, and even parts of Arkansas will be there. We got a decent amount of low jet winds with these systems and storm systems. So now, how about our overall temperatures? Yes, it's going to be a warm one for parts of the upper Midwest, but look at this. I know it's only March, guys, but this is typical for March. Look at this. We got 70 staying far as north as. This is kind of a little bit above average, right? But look at this. Parts of Kansas, Missouri, temperatures today are going to be in the low 70s. So we do have some very warm temperatures. Look at these temperatures back towards South Texas, guys. Temperatures in the 90, like that's very, very hot. And a little bit above average for this time of the year. And look at this. The whole state of Texas, temperature is going to be at least in the 80s. So it's going to be very warm. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow's also going to be a warm one too, as we got severe event for parts of Arkansas, Oklahoma. Temperatures going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s. So how about moisture? Yes, it's going to be a lot of moisture with these storms. We got moisture values today. That's going to be very hot. But look at this. Dew points are going to be in the, is this today? Yes, it's today. So you can look at this, guys. Parts of Oklahoma, yes, dew points. When it comes to moisture, we're not pretty high on that. Like we barely gonna have moisture today, but still, moisture gonna be barely in the 50s and 60s, but still enough to support severe storms. But look at this. As we get in towards tomorrow, there's gonna be a widespread more moisture. So I think tomorrow's gonna be a much bigger threat. So we don't have a lot of moisture today, but we will have enough Cape. But look at this. As we get in towards tomorrow, there's gonna be a lot moisture for parts of eastern Oklahoma and Arkansas. Look at this. Got dew points in the mid 60s, so definitely enough moisture out there. Now, how about a storm instability, a storm juice? How much Cape is in the atmosphere? How much energy is in the atmosphere? Yes, today there will be a lot of storm energy for parts of Missouri and parts of Kansas. So we do have to watch severe event for y'all today, but also tomorrow it's gonna be a much bigger threat. Look at this. We got a lot of energy for parts of eastern Oklahoma and Arkansas. We got anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 joules per kilogram. So we definitely got that energy right out there, and that's why we have the risk for large hail. It's all this energy. And as all this energy does work its way towards Friday, not a whole lot for parts of the southeast, but still might be enough to support severe storms. So now we're going to look at our significant tornado parameter because it's based on all the greens. It comes together with wind chill, dew points, moisture, all the greens you need for tornadoes to form up. And the higher the numbers are, the more favorable the conditions are for a tornado. So you can see, looking at our significant tornado parameter, you can see as we get in towards today, no, it's not going to be a much. Even though the main threat for this system is going to be large hail, we're not going to see much tornado, but the parameters are there. We don't got very high parameters, but look at this. As we get in towards tomorrow, light conditions are going to be much more favorable for tornadoes tomorrow than it will be today, but we still have that 5% risk for tomorrow. Look at this. Parts of eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas, you will have some chance of seeing some tornadoes. Not a very high chance, but the conditions are favorable for tornadoes if one to happen. So now we're going to look at our updraft Trilogy track, and these are based on rotating tracks. And what's even more concerning, there's a lot of them. Look at this. There's a lot of tornado tracks of parts of Arkansas, but look at this. As we get in towards today, there's going to be a lot of rotating tracks of parts of northeast Arkansas and western Missouri. A lot of rotating storms of parts of Arkansas. Yeah, a lot of storms, not Arkansas. Yeah, a lot of storm tracks of parts of Arkansas. Look at this. Parts of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. That's why we have that 2% risk standard for y'all, because tornadoes is possible for y'all. Look at this. The updraft Trilogy track is showing a decent amount of rotating track, but look at this. Tomorrow, a lot of rotating tracks of parts of Arkansas, and these numbers are pretty high, so these are strong rotating storms, so please be aware for that. So now we're going to time everything out, because what the weather is going to look like today. So as we go in towards later day, as we get in towards noon, 12 o'clock Central Time, might as well say Central Time because it's Central Time for y'all. But look at this. It's not going to really be it's more going to be more like a nighttime event, not a daytime event, a nighttime event. Things are not going to start getting going to like around time where kids are in the bed. But look at this. By the time we get towards 11 o'clock, when most kids are in the bed, most people in the bed, look at this. Things don't really start getting going to like 11 o'clock tonight. Look at this. Here come these storms start firing up. Look at these little supercells right here. These little bean-shaped cells could produce tornadoes, but more like a hail threat. So tornado threat, hail threat is probably would be my biggest threat. But look at these. Storms work its way towards the north for parts of North Missouri, parts of northeast Kansas. Look at this. Parts of Indiana, guys. And look at this. As we get in towards Thursday morning, these storms does work its way towards the east, towards Indiana and the north. Look at this. And these storms can produce damaging winds and large hail as a very strong line comes through. Now, as we get in towards tomorrow, here it comes tomorrow, around tomorrow afternoon hours. Here comes our next severe event. More storms start firing up towards eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas. These storms will produce large hail. Then it turns in towards our line, and probably going to see some very damaging winds moving towards Arkansas. And possibly, as we get in towards the early mornings on Friday, we will see a huge line of storms making its way towards western Tennessee, so that will produce some damaging winds for y'all. So please be aware for that. So now, how much rain we gonna see with these storm systems? And yes, These storms will bring a decent amount of rain. How much rain can fall now into Saturday? Not a whole lot, but still a decent amount. A lot of rain parts of Louisiana, eastern Oklahoma, you will see a lot of rain. Arkansas, you will see a lot of rain. You can see anywhere from an inch to 2 inches of rain. Anywhere from an inch of rain for parts of the plains on the European Mall. GFS Mall, showing the same thing, but GFS Mall a little bit more ballistic on the rainfall for parts of eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas. You can see anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain. Parts of western Tennessee, 2 to 3 inches of rain. Parts of Alabama and Mississippi, 3 inches of rain. A lot of not much rain, but parts of Missouri and Kansas. So not only that, guys, we have to watch the threat for snow because the system in the backside of the system will bring a lot of snow in parts of the western U.S., including the Rockies. If you live in parts of the Rockies and those higher elevations of the Rockies, you will see a lot of snowfall, anywhere from 26 to 28 inches of snow. Parts of Colorado, you will see a lot of snow. Anywhere from 18 to 24 inches of snow. Parts of Wyoming, you will see a lot of snow. Even parts of Arizona, the desert will see a lot of snow too. The Southwest will see a decent amount of snow. The GFS. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had a commercial that played in my background, so I had to edit it out. So I had to start a whole new video. So now I have to edit that part out, guys. But here I am back. I'm sorry about that cutout we did have because I did have a commercial that did played in my background, so now I have to edit that out and add another clip. So here's my next clip. So let's finish off in the video. So you can see guys, the GFS is showing a lot more snowfall with parts of Colorado. So look at this, GFS going very, very ballistic. GFS wants anyone from 34 to 36 inches of snow on those higher elevations of Colorado. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. So now that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.